Welcome back. Chinese dictator Xi Jinping just back from what he is calling a milestone meeting with Saudi Prince Mohammed bin Salman after telling Arab leaders on Friday that he wants to buy oil and gas with the Chinese yuan instead of the U.S. dollar, furthering his goal to internationalize the Chinese currency and replace the dollar as the reserve currency of the world. Joining me right now to address all of that is retired four-star General Jack Keane. He is the chairman of the Institute for the Study of War and a Fox News senior strategic analyst. I want to zero in on this meeting that Xi Jinping had with Arab leaders. Tell me the significance of this meeting and the significance of him now talking more about buying oil and gas from the Saudis with the Chinese yuan.
Yeah, well, first of all, President Xi was always going to have a relationship with Saudi Arabia and the Middle East. He's completely dependent on Persian Gulf oil, 62%. And he's the world's largest importer of oil writ large. But what is actually happening here, because the Biden administration's missteps with Saudi Arabia and the Arabs in general and going immediately to appease Iran at the beginning of the administration, the Chinese clearly recognize that there's a vacuum here and they want to fill it. And the Arabs also recognize that they're not sure the United States is going to be there for them as they have been in the past. This is a relationship that goes all the way back to Franklin Delano Roosevelt at the end of World War II. And we've always had issues with Arabs' human rights and the differences with the United States, but our national security took precedence. What we're seeing here, Maria, President Xi met with the regional leaders of the entire Middle East and North Africa, some 20-something nations. This is a slight paradigm shift that's beginning to take place here, and it has strategic significance that a lot of the media is missing. It wasn't just a meeting with Mohammed bin Salman from Saudi Arabia. He hosted this regional summit, something similar that President Trump did in 2017 when he met with the regional leaders being hosted by Mohammed bin Salman. So we've come a long way since July of 2017 because this relationship between the United States and the Arab world is tarnished. I have one recommendation here for the administration. Work with the incoming Prime Minister of Israel, Prime Minister Netanyahu, who wants to strengthen and expand the Abraham Accords. That means relationship with Arabs and Israelis. Work with him and have him help you renew the relationship with the Arabs.
Yeah. Yeah, we were all wondering if, in fact, the Saudis would join the Abraham Accords. One thing that really struck me, General, was the fact that I see that the Saudis have agreed to contracts with Huawei. They're going to put to work Huawei telecom equipment in various places throughout Saudi Arabia. Does that mean that the Chinese Communist Party is now spying on the Saudis?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Probably already have been, as much as they're penetrating the United States civil society in a way that no other country ever has. China is the most prolific at this worldwide, and Saudis made, I think, a strategic mistake there. They did it to accommodate the Chinese in terms of the relationship, obviously.